Good morning. Welcome to Tyler Unity Center. I am Sharon Renee. I am spiritual leader for Tyler. And I want to thank you and welcome you here today and joining us in the virtual world. And again, you can do this from the comfort of your own home. And I'd like to get started by talking about the Christ light, because here at Unity, that is our center point of growth and focus. And so the Christ light, this candle represents that there is a light within us. And as we tap into that light, we can change and shift our world. And so it's a really awesome space, and I'm actually going to talk about that a little bit later. All right, so now join me for the daily word. I love the daily word. All right, it can give us some inspiration and kind of center us a little bit. So today's daily word is togetherness. I share God's love, peace, and joy. While I treasure my times of quiet and solitude, I also look forward to enjoying company of family, friends, and members of my faith community. Whether we're working, volunteering, praying, or simply enjoying one another's company, our shared experiences allow me to support people I care about, and I feel supported in return. I enjoy and value togetherness throughout every season of my human journey. During times of trial, hardship, or grief, being in the company of friends and family helps comfort me and keep me strong. Likewise, during times of celebration, being in the company of others multiplies my joy. In times of togetherness, may love, peace, comfort, and joy of God bless us all. All who believed were together and had all things in common. Acts 2:44. And we actually talked about that a couple of weeks ago about Acts. And so I know that this daily word of togetherness can make us feel a little bit separated. And I just want you to think about that we have this virtual world, we have a virtual community, we have phones, we actually have ways of connecting. And so don't deny yourself that opportunity to connect, okay? And don't feel bad about us being in quarantine. All right, I think that's kind of important. All right, so now let's go to our mission statements. Our vision statement is centered in God. We celebrate a world empowered by peace, love, and oneness. Our mission statement: we are a vibrant spiritual community reaching inward for guidance and outward in love, education, and sacred service. Core values: love, service, spirit-led, inspiration, acceptance, and spiritual unfoldment. All right, now join me for this meditation, and you can close your eyes or you can watch the beauty on the screen before you. So take a deep breath in and let it out, letting out all anxiety and tension. Allowing your muscles to relax and to fall. Take another one in and breathe out, releasing tension. And one more, breathe in love and exhale peace. Now allow yourself to go to your soul center, wherever that is within you. And there is a beautiful light, and it's specific to you. And it's moving, and it's alive. And allow yourself to, in your mind's eye, step in to this light. And allow the love to flow all around you and through you. You are one. In this space, I am healed. In this space, I am in the infinite flow of all that is. In this space, I am perfect. In this space, I am that precious, precious being of God. All that I need is here within. All information is there. I center myself and I get quiet as I open myself up to the flow of love. I am restored and I am made whole. Amen.
You're like the noonday sun, 'cause you shine your light on everyone. And like a sunflower, we reach to the sky for your solar power. It feels so good when I'm around you. It feels so good. All that love that's around you, it feels so good when you shine your noonday light. It's the brightest time of my day, so shine your noonday light. If I could harness that energy, I would turn dark to bright. Then I just might make this whole world right. Take your light and shine it on me. You're my own vitamin D that I reach for when cloudy days get to me. One good dose of you and I'm smiling. Look, the skies are blue. You make it easy to believe in a world that's good. That sunny place that you live in, it feels so good when you shine your noonday light. It's the brightest time of my day, so shine your noonday light. If I could harness that energy, I would turn dark to bright. Then I just might make this whole world right. Take your light and shine it on me. Like attracts like, and you like me. I guess it's time that I should be my own burning star. Sunlight dances on my skin. This is the happiest I've ever been. Sunlight dances on my skin. Ooh, yeah. Sunlight dances on my skin.
All right, so today I'm going to talk about a topic that I get so excited about, and you've heard me say before, I'm a soul geek at heart, so that is my Passion is growth and evolution of our spiritual consciousness and our awakening. And so at the beginning I talked about the Christ light. And so unity is all about, part of the Unity Foundation is that the Christ is within us, and that is what Jesus was teaching us, is that everything we needed, that the kingdom of heaven was within us, and everything we needed was there. And that's where we could get our answers. That is where we can live to make right choices. Now, I'm going to say this. Now, remember, Jesus was a Hebrew. He was a Jewish boy, and he studied Judaism. The Torah. He was a practicing Jew, and everything he taught was about the Jewish faith. But what Jesus was teaching was about right action. And so for us to have right action, it comes from within. And the reason I'm focusing on that today is because a lot of times in our life, when we get very focused on all of what's out there, and we start to be concerned about what's going on, or concerned about poverty, or concerned about health, which are very normal things, right? And that's how we're taught to do that. We are reaching outward. We are living out in this world. Now, A Course in Miracles will call that illusions, all right? But when you're in pain, it doesn't feel like an illusion. When you have an illness such as cancer, it doesn't feel like it's an illusion. It's something that you need to find peace with, or your own way of healing that. And many people will go to and hear, I am an acclaimed psychic medium, but my psychic abilities, I always said I'm not a fortune teller. So a lot of people will reach out to astrology, to psychics, to channeling information from aliens, to whatever, to get new information, because wow, we just want to know when this is going to be resolved. We want to know when this is going to be better. We want to know when there's going to be this wonderful shift in our life. And so we go outward because we just want the answer. And it's kind of like being a woman. I can relate to how many women I've had sit in front of me and stamp their feet. Well, my biological clock is ticking. They're ready for a relationship. They're ready for a baby. They're ready to move forward. So when is it going to happen? And we do this. When is it? How is it? And we get in the way. But what's very important to understand, especially if you consider yourself to be unity, or a unitic, as some of us refer to ourselves, if you are going to say that you belong to unity, it's very important that you come on board with the unity practices, and that what you need is in here. It's not going to come from these sources. That's going to temporarily satisfy you. And it can be fun, and it can be fun at learning things. However, it doesn't change that you have to do the work. It doesn't change that the responsibility is on you. That this is about you and your changes. And so a lot of times we use these distractions because they can give us these like, oh, it feels so good, and these ahas, and could you feel that energy? Oh my, it feels so great, okay? All right, so I've got the camera guy laughing, all right, because it's true. I've been there, I feel that energy. Well, really what's magnificent is when you cut that out and you go inside and allow yourself to find what it is that you need, because then, now it might be difficult, because then you can set your life straight. You can set your path. As long as you're allowing yourself to go with the flow, as long as you're allowing that energy to go through, and that you are acting accordingly and you are taking right action. Because the other things are a distraction. And so there is a commitment to our own growth. And there is a commitment to us understanding and utilizing and getting into the nuts and bolts, into the heart of the matter for what we are looking at. So it's inner work. All of these things can be, especially if the psychics tell you something great, And I've been in situations where people have said, when is my life going to change? And I'll say, when you change it. And right now your energy is not allowed to change it. And what they say is, well, that's not what others have told me. Well, then why are you coming to me if the others gave you the right answer that you wanted? Why? Because nothing has shifted. So are you ready to do what you need to do within you? Are you ready to commit to doing the work? So everything from healing to weight loss to career choices to prosperity all has to do with doing the inner work. And here's the thing, is that the inner work isn't that hard. It's not that hard to get the answer. The hard part is following it, and then the harder part is having the faith to believe it and the strength to keep moving with that faith. And so it's believing, it's seeing what we want to believe. It's seeing what we want to believe, not believing what we see, but seeing what we want to believe and moving that wonderful energy forward. All right, so all of these things are fun and they're distractions, and yeah, you could be good at them, but are you doing what you need to do, and are you connected to the Christ light within? All right, so here is to the Christ within you. I bow to that. Namaskar.